Hi guys, it's Mrs. Santiago, and I just wanted to clarify the work for today for the students that are home. I do realize that it's hard for you to take the notes when you're at home, so I thought I'd put together a quick video with the notes on them. So please listen along and please write down on your notes what we're talking about here. So I want to start by talking about today's lesson is about el calendario. You should notice that calendar is a cognate. So el calendario up here at the top, el calendario. To the right of the calendar, there's a picture. That painting is by someone from Spain. Can you think about who would have painted that? It's a famous artist from Spain. His name is Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso. Underneath it, you see that the girl is saying the question cuando. Cuando. Cuando is the question word when. It's the word we need when we're talking about the calendar, because anytime you ask the word cuando, the answer is going to be a date or time. Okay, now I'm going to make it big so we can take some notes. So when you look at the calendar, at the top of the calendar, there are two things. The first one is 2020. I'm going to circle that and make a line over here. 2020 is el año, the year. Repitan, el año. Enero is the month. To say month in Spanish, we say el mes, the month. Repitan, el mes. At the top of the calendar, you have the days of the week. Notice that the days of the week on a Spanish calendar start with Monday, and we end up with the light orange days to the right really are Saturday and Sunday, so the weekend is at the end of the week. So days of the week. To say day in Spanish, you say el día. El día. Repitan, el día. If you have 7 days together, in English, we call that a week. So the green circled is a week. Okay, and to say week, we say la semana. La semana. So down at the end of the calendar where we talked about the peach section, those are called the end of the week. In English, end of the week. In Spanish, el fin de semana. El fin de semana. Okay, let's go over these words for the calendar. Repitan, calendario, año, mes, día, semana, el fin de semana. Muy bien. Let's look now at the math of calendar. So, 60 minutos equals una hora, 1 hour. How many horas are equal to un día? Think. The answer is 24 horas is equal to un día. What about una semana? How many días are in una semana? The answer is 7. 4 semanas is equal to un mes. Think about the whole año. This is a calendar with the complete año. How many meses are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 meses en un año. That is the calendar math. Let's look at the vocabulary that we need for this chapter. So, un día de fiesta. What is a fiesta? A fiesta is a party. So if we say a day of party in Spanish, in English you call that a holiday. And celebramos is a cognate. I hope it reminds you of the word celebrate. But this one happens to be talking about specific people. So celebramos is we celebrate. What is a cumpleaños? Look at the little cupcake with one candle on it. What holiday is a cumpleaños? It is a birthday. A birthday. Okay, so those are the first part of the notes that are about calendar. Let's take a look below. Now what are we going to talk about? What do you think those 4 things are? In Spanish, they're called estaciones. I bet you can figure it out by the picture that there are 4 seasons in one year. Hay 4 estaciones en el año. So each season has 3 months. Let's name the seasons first. And today we're just going to learn the names of them. So everybody repeat on el verano. That is summer. El invierno. That is winter. El otoño. That is fall. And la primavera. That is spring. Let's say them again. El verano, el invierno, el otoño, and la primavera. Okay, so there's 4 seasons. Let's look below. The next thing we have is a word bank with all of the months of the year in Spanish. So they're all mixed up. So our job in this section is to think about the season represented, and the seasons are right here. El invierno, la primavera, el otoño, and el verano. I'm even going to help you out a little bit. I'm going to color code them so you know which one is which. Verano. If we look above, verano was amarillo. Then I need some verde. Okay. La primavera was verde. I'm going to put orange for el otoño. And I don't want to leave it blank, so I'm going to use a really light blue for el invierno, just so we remember which season is which. Now, when I go back to my pen, I want to be able to say, what are the 3 seasons that go in each month? So each month is going to have 3 seasons in it. Okay. And I didn't make this up, right? This is just the way the calendar works. Okay. There are 3 months per season. Okay. So, by the way, I put a video down here that you should watch, and this is the months of the year in Spanish. So if you're not sure how to say one of them, you can practice with this little video that's on the bottom of your OneNote page. I want to get part of these filled out with you, but I do want you to do some of this on your own. So invierno, if I wanted to think of the first season that is winter, the first month, I'm going to start with diciembre. So the first one is diciembre. And where am I getting the spelling from? Right from above. I'm going to cross it off as I go. So I use diciembre. The next month in invierno is enero. Enero is weird because it's the one that doesn't match. It's not a cognate. Cross it off. And following enero, febrero. Okay, so I'm crossing off febrero. Those are the 3 seasons in winter, el invierno. What are the 3 months? Months. What are the 3 months in la primavera? Well, the first one is marzo. I'm going to cross that off, and I'm going to let you finish in the next 2. I'm going to jump down to verano. What's the first one in verano? Junio. So here I'm going to write junio. Then otoño, what's the first one in otoño? It is septiembre. So I'm going to write in septiembre. So your job is to finish this. What are the other 2 months that go in spring? What are the other 2 months for fall and the other 2 months for summer? Okay, so you're going to finish this. There is a video you should watch for months of the year for a preview. We finished all of these notes together right now. So you have a couple of videos on your Schoology page to watch, and then you also have this homework. So I just want to explain that. So un año in the middle, this is a year, right? Right here in the middle. This is a year. Around the year, you have, what are these 4 things? Those are the seasons. So you have to make sure you get the right season word for each season. And then the same thing we just modeled, there are 3 months that match each season. So you need to put the right word in for each season. I hope that helps. If you have any questions about it, please send me an email. Please make sure, now I'm going to X this out. I want to go back to this week in Schoology. Make sure that you're going on the Thursday page for Schoology. You're comparing those 2 calendars and finding some differences. Then there are 2 videos to watch. We just did those notes together, and then you have to do your homework. I hope that this video clarifies for all of you in 7th grade what to do today. Thank you for asking, and I'll see you. Bye.